sad to say, she headed out to a lower rank. Nakulangan ako sa performance niya, mga guys. She's back with quite a punch. I am so glad that she rehydrates her sapped energy. Aktong, baka dark horse too. Hello universe, mabuhay! I'm Christina and you're on board on my channel. Thank you for tuning in and I hope everyone is in good mood. Kasi pag-usapan natin ang MUPH Swimsuit Challenge ng mga candidates sa Aqua Boracay. Finally, touchdown to the launch pad of Bardagulan. Dito na po nag-umpisa ang first wave ng labanan. Alam natin kung gaano kalaki ang impact ng swimsuit round sa pageant competition. Aside from the evening gown, the swimsuit round is the anatomy subject in a beauty pageant. Dito iniiska ng mga mata natin kung gaano ka well-proportioned, fit, toned, at sexy ang isang candidate. Pero hindi lang naman basihan yan kasi we will also consider the footworks, stage presence, poise, basta lahat-lahat na. At since ito ang sinasabi na crucial part of the competition, syempre critical. At pag sinabing critical, dapat ready at well prepared ang mga candidates. Nakakondisyoned na sila at hindi na pwedeng palamya-lamya. Dapat itodo na. All eyes is on them and they will get what they deserve, right? Doon sa sponsorial events nila like Hello Glow at Wuling, medyo hindi pa ako apektado sa mga candidates na hindi nagkaroon ng magandang performance. Kasi first of all, messed up ang scenario, lalo na sa Wuling. Ang nakita ko, puro likod ng mga cameramen. So, para sa akin, parang housewarming party-party lang nila yon, ganon. Pero dito sa swimsuit competition, parang no more excuses na. The candidates must be in tune with what they're required to do. Kahit hindi pa ito ang prelims at finals, the girls have to make conscious effort pa rin kung gusto nila mapansin. Okay, what happened yesterday in the swimsuit challenge at Aqua Boracay? Yung sasabihin ko, based lang kung ano yung nakita ko sa screen ng aking laptop. I have no idea how the whole scenario has panned out in actual sight. But I felt a bit disappointed because the camera transitions were poorly supervised. May kunting delay, hazy, at daming glitches. Ang background music paulit-ulit lang. Kaya hindi na lang ako naglagay ng overlay ng mga video clips dito sa aking vlog. The audio was also breaking up. If you want to rewatch the show, panoorin nyo kay Adam Hinato at sa The Crown Philippines channel. Okay, moving on. Stage and production is better than last year kasi may mas mahaba ang runway. Yan lang ang masasabi ko. Ayoko nang magkontodo-hanas pa. Basta out of 5 stars, 3 stars lang ang bigay ko. So, who are my top performers? Oy. There is one girl who robbed me of my attention last night. She's not from my Alpha 5. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yan. Basta 18 candidates ang nasa listahan ko. Yesterday, parang ang taas na expectation ko. I was looking for a slick pasarela execution. Unfortunately, wala akong nakita. Iniisip ko kasi palagi ang pasarela ni Shanice Palacios. Kaya siguro parang mitikulosa ako. O baka ako lang talaga ang hindi nakakita. I don't know, guys. How about you? Who had the best footworks na mala Miss Universe ang caliber? Anyway, pansin ko, May mga ibang candidates na halos pare-pareho ang rendering ng pasarela. Pero sige lang, baka iisa lang ang trainer nila. At merong pang mga na-outbalance at nasobrahan ang turns. Siguro dala lang ng kanilang excitement. O siya, sige, pag-usapan na natin kung sino-sino ang top 18 ko. Akin lang to guys hindi doon galing sa mga judges sa awarding. Let's start with my aha moment. Miss Naik, Mary Rose Giral, and Miss Tacloban, Tamara Ucia. These are least favorite candidates, but they've quenched my thirst on looking at someone at their level who could walk like royals, if you will. I thought they did a great job and deserved to be recognized. Miss Zambales, Anita Rose Gomez, Miss Pampanga, Cyril Payomo, Miss Palawan, Raven Doctor, na ang captivating ng strides nila kasi pareho silang mahahaba ang bias. Grabe, Miss Palawan is ever so beautiful. Aminado ako mga guys na manok ko si Miss Palawan from the get-go. But I dislike the idea of being biased. All I can say is that I'm wishing her to amplify her showmanship at coming preliminary competition. Surprisingly, she's getting there. But I want more. Ang hard ko kay Raven, pero I'm a big fan of her beauty. Before I proceed to other girls, allow me to express my displeasure on Miss Florida, Matea Smith. I thought she's not at her best move. Medyo nasubrahan lang sa angas. I hope she could minimize it kasi kapag hindi niya makontrol ang angas, magiging rigid ang poise niya. Si Miss Laguna naman, hindi pa ganun kalinis ang pasarela. Kulang pa sa power. Mas okay pa ang kababayan niya na si Miss San Pablo Laguna. Then I shook my head in dissatisfaction for Miss Pasig, Selena Antonio Reyes. Lumutang ang ganda, pero ang tamlay niya, walang pilantik ang katawan. Ano pa ang napansin ko? Si Miss Miami, mukhang maliit. Malalaman mo kasi sa legs, lipot. Ano bang lipot sa Tagalog? Minsan nakakalimutan ko ang term sa Tagalog. I mean, she has short legs. Alright, moving on. Miss Talisay, Josephine Pasque. She's growing on me. Grabe, sumisibol si girl. Miss Mandawe, Victoria Ingram. Ang bakla, malande at maharot. I love it. She flicks her Miss Grand Emo. Nakakaaliw siya. And Miss Cavite Diamante is also part of my top selection. Naku, mukhang aariba pa to si Diamante. Aktong, baka dark horse too. She looks like Miriam Kiambao. Pinay na pinay ang beauty niya. Oh, ito na ang top 8 ko. Top 10 sana. Pero sabi ng friend ko na silent viewer lang. Pero kontrabida. Laval. Dapat daw top 8. Kasi top 8 ang may award. Oo nga naman So, let's begin with Miss Bulacan, Chelsea Manalo. Napakarigal tingnan ni Chelsea kahapon. Klase ang dating niya sa runway. And also, Miss UK, Christina Chok, did very well. Ang galing niya maglakad ha. Then I have Miss Quezon Province, Atisa Manalo. Sad to say, she headed out to a lower rank. Nakulangan ako sa performance niya mga guys. I was looking for Atisa at Binibining Pilipinas. Kung naalala nyo ang JAG fashion runway nila back in the day, ayun ang Atisa na parang hindi niya dinala dito sa MUPH. I don't know. Siguro mataas lang talaga ang expectation ko sa kanya. Pero freak not because she's chosen naman sa awarding kahapon. Next on my 5th spot is Miss Taguig, Christy McGarry. She's back with quite a punch. I am so glad that she rehydrates her sapped energy. Iba talaga si Christy. Pang MU talaga ang mold niya. I am so happy for her that she activated her Power Girl endorphin. 4th spot is Miss Baguio. 3rd, Miss Bacoor. Tara and VVV are still on the track. Both has performed nicely. The gracefulness was kicking in big time. Hindi gigil, sakto lang, may fluidity ang galaw ng katawan. Then I have Miss Iloilo on my 2nd place. Alexi has demonstrated a sure-footed can-do attitude. Grabe, ang puwet, puno ng muscle. Malalaman mo pag super toned ang glutes kasi hindi bouncy tingnan ang puwet. Ang distracting lang kay Alexi ay ang sway ng kanyang arms. Medyo stiff, kulang sa fluidity. Pero she did an impressive performance. Now, who took the lead at swimsuit challenge? It's Stacy Gabriel from Cainta. Sinasabi ko na nga ba na hindi natin siya pwede maliitin kahit siya ay maliit. Kasi Stacy is a pageant thespian. Performer talaga si Stacy inside and outside the pageantry scene. Todo aura talaga siya kahapon. Well, it's a must naman talaga kasi sa liit niya, kailangan talaga niya magpapansin. I thought it was a phenomenal effort from Stacy. And my final words for today, I realized that my Alpha 5 have to be consistent para masustain nila ang kanilang momentum. As of now, parang si Atisa ang pwedeng maagawan ng spot. Nakita natin ngayon na ang mga least favorite na candidates ay pwede makatungtong sa top 5. Baka pag inita nila si Atisa, since she is one to beat. Nandyan si Cyril Payomo, nandyan si Stacy, nandyan si Miss Palawan. Hindi natin alam kung anong mangyayari. Basta, hindi naman tayo talaga dapat mag-worry kay Atisa. Kasi sa May pa naman, next month pa naman ang totoong laban. So, titingnan natin. So, that's all for today, guys. Alam nyo na, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan sa susunod. Thank you for viewing. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell para ma-update kayo sa tuwing nag-upload ako ng mga bagong video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Keep safe and I will see you soon. Tschüssi! Babush!